So come on up in here if you want. Come on up in here if you want. You know, I seen a couple of y'all. Y'all went on Posted in the Paint. Y'all went on the underground. They haven't blocked you yet, but I caught on to y'all, and you blocked. Now, I've been in the truck all week, so I really don't know what's going on, especially last night. I drove to Orlando last night, so I didn't see anything. I watched the movie. I didn't really see anything on it. I hear people talking about Deion Sanders might take the Florida State job. Now, I don't know anything about that. If you got any details about that, put it in the chat room. Because if you put it in the chat room, I'll be finding out for the first time. I don't know anything. So if you tune into my show trying to find out who's going to take the Florida State job, this ain't the type of show. This not an up-to-the-minute type of show. But what I will be talking about, I will be talking about politics, and I will be talking about sports. Now, we got two types of shows on Militant Monday, or Posted in the Paint to come on Thursdays, and they usually do a urban social awareness type of show. But one thing I noticed about their shows, they don't talk NBA. They don't talk NBA, and they don't break down the significance of the political arena. So I will be doing that, along with giving you my my Hollywood type college player of the year candidates. At the end of the year, I will be giving a Hollywood type trophy. Now, Hollywood is my version of the Heisman. I will also be talking about the coaches I want to get a job. Some real good, talented coaches, black coaches, by the way, who's available. I want them to get a job. Some you heard of, some you haven't. But let's get started. I don't start in the political arena. Hopefully the room done cleared. I want to start in the political arena first, and then I'm going to come back and introduce everybody that's in the chat room, and then I'm going to get to NBA, and then I'll get to football. I'll finish up with football last. So if you survive all of that, then I'll reward you with some football topics. But I got to get everything else out the way, because ABM and that ninja, they really don't talk on politics strong, and they really don't talk on NBA strong. Well, as of yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way. There was a big time congressional race. There was a big time governor race in Kentucky. Now I just got a microphone blocked. Now I'm doing this show off my head. I don't have any notes. I'm a truck driver. I don't got time to sit up here with a whole bunch of notes. I do things from my head. Now when I'm home in my studio, I would have all that written down. But I'm giving y'all a mobile show because I got to get stuff off my chest. And when it came to LeBron James, I couldn't get that off my chest last night. So I'm gonna use my own platform to get it off my chest, because somebody didn't want to take my phone call last night or read my chat. But I expect that once or twice a year. I expect what happened yesterday and Posted in the Paint to go there once or twice a year, because I'm quite sure he butthurt about the political ramifications of Election Day Tuesday. Now, the governor race in Kentucky was major because you had the incumbent mayor, Bevin, whatever his damn name is, Governor Bevin, he was a Donald Trump clone. He was Donald Trump before Donald Trump. He was arrogant. He was abrasive, disrespectful. He tried to repel everything, all the Affordable Care Act in the state of Kentucky. He wanted to take a millions of folks in Kentucky. He wanted to take their health care. He wanted to just wipe their health care off the board. You know, that's what he was campaigning for. He was a tool of bootlicker for the corporations, for the pharmaceutical corporations in Kentucky. So, Bevin represented the corporations. He represented their interests. Now, see, a lot of people talk about Republicans, Democrats, but it's not Republican Democrats. It's corporations. That's fascism. The corporation's interest versus the people's interest. You got the corporation interest and you got the people's interest at war for the governorship in Kentucky. And guess what, everybody? The people won. My bad. The people won in Kentucky. Now, the new governor in Kentucky, he's not going to be perfect. He's going to probably do things some of the people didn't like. But guess what? He's not going to take care of their health care. And if you're a black man over 50 living in Kentucky, he represents your interests. You have to be a damn fool to listen to somebody making millions of dollars a year telling you, don't vote for Democrats. They ain't shit. You have to be a damn fool to listen to somebody with a nice cushy corporate job who make enough money in 2 weeks than you make all year. You have to be a damn fool to listen to them. You have to be listening to somebody. You have to be a damn fool to listen to somebody who can pay for their health care out of their pocket. Don't need Social Security. Don't need Medicare. Don't need none of these social benefits. You know, if you listen to them and you live in check to check, you a damn fool. Now, if you know you got you a nice big time corporate job with expense account, you know you tied to the oil industry, you know, you tied to natural gas, you got stock in oil companies, you got stock in big construction companies. Well, your boy Donald Trump gonna make you rich. So I understand you voting for Republican interests. I understand. But if you live in check to check, if you can't go more than 2 weeks, more than a month, if you can't go more than a month without getting a check, you might want to start reevaluating your life. You might want to start reevaluating your life, son. Now here's why I'm talking about the Kentucky governorship. And it's a prelude to 2020. In the state of Kentucky, in every election, in the state of Kentucky, in every election, the Republicans won. Now follow me now. Follow me now. In every state, in every county, every election in Kentucky, the Republicans won, except one, and that's the governorship. Now follow me now. Donald Trump only campaigned for one Republican candidate, and guess who that candidate was? That's right, you guessed it. Give yourself an A. Donald Trump campaigned for the Kentucky governorship, and he the only one that lost. Hey man, you can pull a wool over somebody's eyes some of the time. But when you start messing with their money, when they start losing their jobs, when their kids get sick and they take them to the hospital and they tell them, sorry, we don't, your insurance plan doesn't cover that. You gotta take your sick kid somewhere else, or you gotta pay out the pocket. But then you ask, well, how much you gonna cost? Well, for the doctor to look at your child, it's gonna cost $2,100. That right there will get your ass in the voting booth. That's a little tidbit of politics. Let's go to the chat room and see who's up in here. First up in the chat room is a big-time Real Cast Ranger, and I do mean a big-time Real Cast Ranger. He got a show called the Underground Railroad Show. Come on Monday nights. He the closer for Militant Monday. He's the architect of that So Going challenge. He's the architect of that Kinko's commercial. He's architect of the Get Out commercial. He's the architect of some of the Real Cast drops you heard. Give it up to my boy, that ninja, the one I call the diplomat. What's going on, that ninja? Next up in the chat room, he goes by Free Agent Raider for life, but knowing him, he's gonna say something shady. So I'm gonna tell y'all what he's also known as. He's also known as Magoo for life. What's going on, Magoo for life? Magoo for life is a big-time Oakland Raiders fan and a big-time Atlanta. Excuse me. Damn, I almost did a faux pas. What Raider for life like? He like, okay. He like the Oakland Raiders, and he also like the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. He sure know how to pick them. Everybody say what's up to Magoo for life. Next up is another Real Cast Ranger, a big-time Real Cast Ranger, a founding Real Cast Ranger. Help me come up with the name Real Cast. He hails out of the state of Virginia. The state of Virginia had a big-time win on Tuesday night. The state of Virginia got control of the House. They got control of the Senate. They got control of the governorship. That's right. State of Virginia is a blue motherfucking state. What's going on, K3000? And why I'm harping on the governorship race, because your governor controls district congressional lines. He draws the congressional map of your state. The Republicans, if your Republicans